but
Yeah, you
because
would
they
hope
have
so.
connections, they will be there forever.
Yes.
And people like them, they own job, and they get promoted really fast. That's all about selling, man. If you sell yourself really good, you're going to be high. But in this case, my father just teach me how to work harder, not how
Yes.
to sell myself. You know,
Yes.
sell
Yes.
my work. So I struggling over there, but I don't care, man. That's a big
Well,
problem.
you got a
As long
chance
as
to go and travel. Did you think about living somewhere else?
well, in United States, those guys, I met a lot of guys in the United States traveling youth hustling. They asked me to stay over there, and if I like to be there, the situations goes because I'm 43 years old, and my father and my mother, they wasn't perfect, but they always said to me, do not do, uh, how I can put that, man? Be correct everywhere. Never go to somebody else's house and do a mess. So when the people in Europe or United States ask me to stay there, do you want to stay here? We help you out. We can find you a place to live. You can start work. And in Canada as well. But I just ask, that's going to be illegal, right? And they say, it doesn't matter. Stay here, work hard, and we fix your paper. We can fix your papers later.
Later, yeah.
But yeah, later. But man, I'm kind of moral. I don't know, man. If I want to get out of my country, that's a mess here. There is a truck strike here. I don't know if you see flying news. We have a lot of problems, by the way. Anyway, doesn't matter. Everywhere has problems. But if I'm not happy here in my country, I don't feel like Brazilian. Anyway, my father was kind of German, you know, my grandfather, whatever. But I say, look, here is everything wrong. I want to start a new life in other country. I have a problem to start a new life doing something illegal. I don't know if you understand.
No, I do. I completely understand because I went to the United States and I did work for 3 years as an illegal. Do you see what I mean?
How do you feel? How do you feel, man?
I felt good. I felt good because from my point of view, I lived in California, which is very, very hot. I'm from a country that's very, very cold. So
Yeah.
I had a really nice car. I had a really nice job. The guy who hired me was also British. So he knew what was going on. And he knew that, look, just work for me. I'll pay you this amount of money. It's not an issue. Don't worry about it. Do you see what I mean? And because I'm British, no one gave me trouble. If I'd been Mexican, they would have given me all kinds of trouble.
Oh.
But because I'm British, they don't say anything. You know? But you go, you buy a car, you rent an apartment, you know, you go and buy medical insurance. Nobody gave me any grief at all. The police stopped me. They're always really nice to me.
Well, the way you speak is so British, so classic, you know, how they can give you a hard time. But the way I speak, I look like a German, right? I'm a tall guy, fucking white, and you know, green eyes. It looks like German, but when I open my mouth, I speak like a cucaracha. You know, I speak like a Mexican. So if I went there, they will say that's a cucaracha inside this guy. No, some way a cucaracha in a German vessel, in the way it's said. Anyway, so I fought like that. I fought, right? I fought like that. I needed to start a new life doing the right way. But the point is, if you do not, you know, adventure inside,
Yes.
here it goes like that. IBM cannot send everyone's people want to go to US or someplace else. No, no, not anymore, man. Not anymore. And I can explain to you why. 10 years ago, until 10 years ago, IBM send you to United States or Europe for 2 years. That's assignment. Really easy, really easy. You know what the Brazilians do when they get there? Fix the papers and quick IBM.
get the hell out of there, yeah.
Just fix the papers and get out.
Yep.
So IBM reduce a lot because when she send a guy working hard here to there, that guy see the difference and see how he's living in the first world country.
Yep.
And they just fix the paper and quick. So she lose a good employee.
Yes.
A cheap one in Brazil. You know, the cheap one in Brazil. So today, they send just a couple ones, and because the United States and other countries around the world protect a little bit the employees, that makes sense, right? If you have employee guys in your country, why we allow people from another country? You can allow some, but you cannot allow everyone. So right now, because the USA and other countries' politics, they send it less and less. So in Brazil, they send like 10 people a year, but we have 16,000 people here. They don't send anymore, man. Simple like that.
Yeah,
that's
because they'll lose them.
Know. They lose them, yeah, that's for sure. If they don't fix the paper, they gave a raising, like to be equal in the United States, that guy will pick. Like, exactly like you did, but can you imagine go to the United States being paying less than you can do over there? No, you quit and start a new job.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right.
So that's why I never adventure or I never migrate to another country. But some guys say I'm moron or I'm stupid because that makes no sense. When you start a new life, you need to adventure, like grab your stuff, go over there and work like a horse. I wanna work like a horse, but no, a illegal horse. Yeah,
it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting problem because, I mean, if you want the best in life, then you have to do these things. If you want the best for your family, if you want the best for your children. Have you got children?
No, yet, man. I'm single.
You don't have children? Why not?
I'm single for 3 years already.
With all those beautiful women in that country, you're single.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you believe that? But the point is, I used to date a lot. Okay? Too much. I was like a horny dog. And I date for a long time, couple girls, and when I was single, I walking around like a horny dog. And when I think about marriage, all the time, the girl wanna to be supported. She don't wanna, build a new world together or build a life together. She wanna stay home. She wanna receive the good things of life, and that's let's say that's one situation you can fix a little bit, but then you think like that. I wanna be married and have kids. But the girls here wanna be married and supported. You know what I mean? Good life.
Yeah.
And
you don't like the idea of that.
Work hard. I'm looking for a girl that's wanna to hard work, work harder and build a life together.
With you.
Support our kids.
Yes.
Yeah, with me. But the most important thing, you can bury someone in your back, but when you have a children, you cannot account like I have 2 kids and a wife to support. That's too much, man. That's a kind, recipe for disaster.
No, I
I cannot
understand.
support three. I can, you know what I mean.
No, I
So
understand. I
the
understand
girls
exactly what you're
was really
saying.
fine girls. But the girls was fine, man. I date for a long time, like 4 girls in my life, and I fuck a lot. But that's just sex stuff, you know. That's doesn't matter. The numbers can be high, but the quality and the meaning can be less. So the 4 girls I date for a couple of years, um they are fine, but I don't have money to support a good life if I have a wife not working.
Mm.
So I
Yes.
just finished. That girl wanna marry, but if I marry the girl, I cannot have kids because I need to support the girl, and I still wanna have kids. And you know, you can.
Because the women that live here, they want to work and we do not want them to.
Yeah, that's kind of funny, man. But if you have a girl staying home, you know, doing nothing, empty head is evil too, you know. The girl staying home watching TV. What's going to be good, man? Nothing, man. She cannot talk about real life with you. She can talk about the windows, the you know, the TV, the doors. You need to fix the roof. What she can speak with you if she not working?
Okay.
Real life, you know, that's my point of view anyway.
No,
Real life,
it's an interesting view because you have the exact opposite problem that we have. You have the exact opposite problem. You know, a woman.
but that's not a problem. That's a choice, right?
I
just need
don't
to.
like these working women. I don't like them. I
Why?
don't
Because
like
she
them.
has an opinion and strong arguments.
It's not even that. No. The best opinions that you're possibly going to get is if somebody studies a subject very, very well. In order to study a subject really, really well, you have to be intelligent. So I like to cover psychology. I like to cover philosophy. And of course, there's all
Good.
kinds of things that are happening in current events. You know?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
women that we meet here, they are very interested in work. They are very interested in the latest Jimmy Choo shoes that cost £700 a pair. They're very interested in Jeff, who works with them, who looks like an aftershave advert and has a six-pack. And it's just like, oh my God, I'm talking to another guy, but you happen to have a vagina.
Hey, that's good, man.
You know, they
That's
want to buy
really
the
good.
same car that you've got. They want to shop in the same shops that you shop in. And they want to be guys. You know, I prefer a woman. You know, she's going to like sweep my floor and do my laundry. Jesus.
No, you don't want that. No, you don't want that. But I understand what you're saying, man. I really understand. The thing, maybe, when you have diversity and equal rights for the both
Genders.
right? Genders,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Sometimes the girl can look like another guy, but the only thing that can be kind of hard to understand is we want to work and have good stuff and good life for kids, but we don't mind to expend money in video games. But maybe we mind when she wanna buy a 700 something shoes. But why not? We can buy our video games, right? So I think we kind of look to the mirror, right?
It's a tough question.
If she has money, it doesn't matter what. Yeah,
It's a tough question.
Has money,
the women that I meet who have money and have cars also have very, very strong opinions.
that's good.
No,
If
it's
she's
not
right.
good. It's not
But
good.
if she's right, what's the problem?
But she's not right. Generally, she's not right. Generally, she may decide that it's okay to be dishonest. Now, you're a very honest person, aren't you? And she may play games around honesty with you. You know, where were you on Thursday? I was out with the girls. Oh, but, you know, it says here that Simon came along with you. Oh, yeah, I didn't want to say anything just in case you didn't like it.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, man, why it's wrong to have a strong, good opinion. She's right.
All right,
You know?
here's a good one. Here's a good one. I have a girlfriend. She does something very similar to what you do for a living.
Okay.
So she works in computers. She earns a lot of money.
No, that's not me.
But she works with computers, and she earns a lot of money. When she goes to work, she's doing a 70-hour week.
Wow.
When she goes to work, she does a 70-hour week. So she tells me that she's going to go. She's going to go and help her friend with some homework for a course that her friend is doing. But we were trying to get pregnant at the time. So every day, she's going off to see her friends, and she's going off to do this, and she's going off to do that. This person needs homework doing. That person has a report that she wants to write. She's not actually doing a job of her own. She's just not here. That makes me very, very, very nervous. So I say to her, I'm not happy about you being everywhere in the world except here when we're trying to get pregnant. She wants to argue with me that she is a woman and can do as she pleases. I'm saying, well, that's all very well, but if you're going to be my woman, you're not going to do as you please, you're going to do as I say. Do you see what I mean?
Well, when we talking about couples, they make decisions together.
Yes.
They make a plan.
Together.
They draw a plan, and they follow the plan together. That's not an obligation. That's
That's a choice.
forehand plan.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
Yeah. She says that she's going to follow the plan, and then she does something other than the plan.
Yeah, but that's she. Do you think every woman is like her?
I bloody hope not.
Me too,
I
man.
bloody hope not.
Count on me on that. Yeah, count on me on that. But that's the situation, man. Same, but that's not. The problem is we cannot be full of ourselves, like we have the truth, or we are right all the time. But we need to be honest with the other person we are with about the plans, because the miscommunication is a hell, man. Miscommunication is hell. I have some friends. I have a friend who got married, and after he got married, and they was dating 4 years, she got pregnant. But he don't have money for paying the university and raise a child.
Mm.
So he come to me, we went to drink some beers, and he starts to blah, blah, blah about life. And I tell him, look, man, did you talk about this kind of stuff before I got married? No, she knows what I think. No, she can't know what you think.
You have to tell her.
Yeah, you have to tell her and ask you what she think about it. But they never talk about that. And he was so sure she's going to follow the same thinking. That's crazy, right? But he was assuming he's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
miscommunications.
That's not miscommunication, that's lunacy. If you want a woman to do something, you have to actually talk to her about it, and you have to talk to her about it a lot. They're not like us. If I say to you, let's play Dark Souls, we go play Dark Souls. We don't have a committee to talk about it, do we?
Yeah, but that's not about the genre, man. That's about people. That's about how the people communicate, how the people think, and the most of people assume what somebody else is thinking. I know what that guy think. I know what she think, whatever. But if you never talk about it, that's not going to work. So then, after a couple of drinks and beer, he was yummy, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I saying, look, man, you need to speak with your eyes. If you do not speak before, speak right now, or you're going to have problems. Oh, okay, you're right, whatever, you know. And I talked to him. I'm not right. I'm just saying something really simple. Speak with your wife. Okay. A couple months later, 1 year, I don't know. We was drinking a beer, and he starts to yamming again. And what's going on, man? What's up, right? Well, my wife don't want my kid, my child, go to school until 7 years old. She want my kid around the place in house, you know, playing around the house until 7 years old. And I don't agree with that. She's supposed to put our daughter in the school. My daughter is supposed to interact with the other child, whatever, you got the picture. They said, right? So did you talk with her when you was engaged and married and she got pregnant? No, I thought that's normal. No, that's normal for him, not to her. And then, you know, that's messy, man, because that's really simple. You start to date a girl, you think to get engaged. Okay. Before that, you ask some questions, basic questions. If you have a child, do you think you put the child when the child has 2 years old in the school, or you want to wait until 7? Because
you talk about those things in massive detail. The girlfriend I have now, on our first date, she said to me, I want to be a barrister, which means I want to go and work in a court with lawyers. And I'm like, well, this is going to be not much of a relationship for us because I'm not interested in a woman who wants to go and spend 60 hours a week at work. She's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, you're 33, yes? You're 33 years old. You haven't had any children. If you're 33 and you haven't had any children and you want to go now, study for 5 years, and then train for 4 years, that means you'll be 42 by the time you qualify. You'll be 42 by the time you qualify.
Then you need to start to work hard to have some money.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, well...
No kids at all.
Yeah. So she's like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, if that's what you want to do, I understand it, I appreciate it, but we can't be a couple. What do you mean? Well, if you're going to be my wife, you're going to work part-time at best, and the next 7 years of your life, you're going to be having children and looking after them.
Oh, man. No, you're strong. Too strong a little bit.
Too strong. I'm telling her what I want. I'm telling her what I want.
Yeah.
If she doesn't want to do what I want, fine. But don't be with me. Do you see what I mean?
I see it. Yeah, I see it. I understand important, man. What I'm trying to say is that, okay? I want a girlfriend who works. When I say work hard, meaning serious. I'm not meaning 100 hours a week. So, a good worker, dedicated to the work, serious person. So, I want to have kids. I just need to know. Do you want to have kids? Oh, yes. How many? 1. Okay, let's deal because I want 2. If she say 3, I want 2. Let's, negotiation. Make a negotiation about that. Okay. That's one good step. Then I ask her, are kids going to school with 2 years or 7 years? Because here in Brazil, there is a lot of families sending the kids to school only when they get 7 years old, you know. Then I don't agree with that. I strongly disagree. Because at 7 years old, you can have an animal inside your house, and you cannot see because that's your son. But your son do not interact, he don't like, you know.
An animal in your
You know,
house.
I mean, education. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Everybody knows that's an animal, but you look to your son. So your son do not write, do not read, your son do not interact, your son is, you know. So I asked her, do you want to send the kids 2 years old to school to start interacting and all that stuff? Yes, I wanna. Okay. If she say I don't wanna that, I wanted to wait grab my kid in house until 7 years old, I don't want that. So I start to deal negotiation with her. If she just say I don't want to talk about that anymore, then I know that's not the right girl.
Yes.
But I'm trying to negotiation.
Yeah, negotiate with her.
I do not. Yeah, negotiate. I don't wanna. You know, say I have this plan. You needed to fit in my plan.
I know. I understand why. I understand why. But do you know why you have that attitude? Do you know why you have the attitude you have? Do you know why? No, the reason why you have that attitude is because in your ideal scenario, the woman will have authority. In your ideal scenario, I mean, when I lived, I took my daughters to Jamaica. I couldn't take them to Guyana because there are panthers and there are snakes and there are some horrific things there. So I couldn't take them to South America because there are just too many things that can kill them. And they grew up in England where nothing can hurt you. So I know that if they went to Guyana... Sorry?
Only another England guy can hurt you.
yeah, only another person can hurt you. But I mean, you know, a little girl got bitten on the face by a bloody jaguar recently in northern Guyana.
Oh my God!
Do you see what I mean? They wouldn't even know to be careful. They wouldn't know, and it's just, you know. Yeah. So I took them to Jamaica where there's nothing that can hurt you unless you swim out into the sea. And we had a really great time. And I met a girl who was a surgeon. She was a doctor at the local hospital. And so, you know, we'd be sleeping, we'd be enjoying just being at home. She'd get a phone call. Oh, I have to go to the hospital. She'd run off to the hospital. I'm perfectly okay about that. That's good. She works. She's got a career. Everything's great. We had a problem because we lived in Montego Bay, which is by the beach. It's a beautiful beachside community. She gets an offer for a job to go to Kingston, which is the capital of Jamaica. It's a big, ugly, dirty, violent city.
Okay.
And I'm like, well, hang on a second. I came here from a big, dirty, violent, ugly city. The last thing I want is to be in a situation where we're back in a big, dirty, ugly, hot city. Do you see what I mean?
That's not a change.
What do you mean?
That's not an improvement. That's not an improvement.
Yeah, I mean, if you're living by...
to a good place to raise your kids. You
exactly.
don't want to go to another place as the same. Yeah.
And that was the problem with her. She's a working woman. She has ideas of her own. And I understand that. But... yeah. If your ideas are not the same as... different. Yeah. I moved all this way, 5,000 miles, with my kids, who are young women. I don't want them in a big, ugly, dirty city where men are looking at them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, I understand.
So, you know, so we had a problem.
I agree with you. Yeah, no, you have a problem. But in this scenario, I agree with you. That's if there is no deal with her, that's a dead end. But that's the timing of the life, man. Your time is one time. You wanna raise your kids. You wanna have some life quality life. You have some. You wanna have some, you know, uh, scenario. And she wanna work and make money, but
Yes, yes.
that's a timing, right? That's the life timing. There's a time to work like a horse and try to make some money. There is a time in your life you don't wanna.
Get
The
involved with
money
all
don't
that.
pay the ugly
Yeah.
city. Yeah, don't
You
worth.
know,
A
why
big
would
ugly
you want
city
to?
don't worth the money. Yeah. That I can understand, and I agree. I don't wanna live in São Paulo city. That's the 20 million people, violent and everything else. I live in nearby in a small city with 2 million people. That's still ugly and violent, but that's less ugly and violent. And so the case is, if I have a girlfriend in São Paulo, I'm not going to move over there. She's supposed to come here. But that's a plan. That's not. She's wrong. She's not wrong. She can stay over there. Okay, be happy, be my guest. Farewell, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think in this kind of scenario, I think that's normal. Okay. What I was talking about is if you have a woman in your home and that woman is cleaning up, cooking, taking care of the kids, and always say yes, my lord. That's not really good.
Listen, I
I
gotta
had
go.
that, man.
I gotta
I
go,
had
but
that, but that's boring.
I gotta go, but I'll call you back soon, all right?
Oh, okay. I will
Yeah.
going to the school in a couple minutes. I will back later, man. In three
All
or
right,
four
pal.
hours.
All right. See if you can
I
find out
need
how
to.
I can send you this game.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Speak to you in a bit.
See you later, man.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Weird.
Well, you need it. Don't get yourself killed. Well, hello again. You seem to need it. Don't get yourself killed. Night. Well, you need any... Don't get yourself...
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake. Is it? showed